Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a first-person view cast of myself. That's right, that's me, playing live just 2 days ago in the EPT North American Weekly Cup, up against none other than, yeah, that's right, we got to play against Scarlett, and she picked Protoss. Knowing that her Protoss is about 6.6k MMR, and is actually as good as many Protoss pro gamers or just behind them. She doesn't practice it that much, but she's insanely good. I was super psyched to be going into this match. She just beat me in game one, despite me having a bit of a good start. And this was kind of funny for me because I'd actually beaten Radita right before this, used to be known as Vanya, a very good Russian Zerg player, who also off-raced Protoss, and I managed to beat. And in the second game, even came up off the fly, on the fly with a strategy, which I was like, never played before, massling Bane into Ultra, and actually managed to take him out with that. So here against Scarlett in game two, I'm going to be playing, you guys can see my first person view camera with my second camera. I had that set up this day. And we're going to put the sound on, so if I talk over myself,
on the third.
Apologies.
It's totally fine. I didn't send the drone out early enough for a 16 hatch there.
Okay, so I'm
enough, though.
pointing out that I actually didn't send this drone out early enough to get a 16 hatch. So I went for a 17 hatch on 53
On
seconds.
this map, it's so far away.
Little late
She
because
could
that
try to
hatchery
cannon
is
rush
just
that,
so
but I don't
far
actually
away.
think it's good.
Let's make that nice and quiet.
There are people who can do it.
I did not realize that I was commentating so much while playing Scarlett. This is crazy. So watching this video, I'm like, are you serious, Pig? Dude, focus. But I'm so used to being a streamer who's commentating while I play. I think maybe I actually play more calm and better when I'm commentating sometimes. So we're going for a hatch gas pool opening against Scarlett. Let's address the keyboard, because I'm sure you're all going to be like, what is going on with your keyboard? Well, actually, I use the Core setup. I use the Core Plus, actually an experimental version of it from 2015. If you want to find out more about it, just Google StarCraft 2, the Core. There's a thread on Team Liquid. There's a Discord group where the guys hang out that made it. Essentially, it's a super ergonomic and efficient setup that's designed so any consecutive actions are always going to be using different fingers. And you use the right side of the keyboard, you put it on a bit of a slant, and all the keys are kind of mapped in one area. I'm using these modifiers, Control, List, and Shift down to the right. Things are rebound. It's super fancy and complicated. I would only advise it to the most hardcore of players, people who have learnt hard things in the past. Maybe you're, a coder, programmer, or you've learned an instrument before. But just so you're wondering, what the hell are you? Are you, people always ask you left-handed, what's going on? No, I'm not. That's my left hand on the keyboard, but I just shift my keyboard over to the side and use it that way. So this is going to be really fun, guys, because like I said, I already just played Lingbane Ultra versus Vanya Radita. And part of the reason is I like to play mutas if I'm playing macro. And I got a very big map pool. These Protoss players were vetoing the small map. So here, Glittering Ashes, it's a giant map. And I'm like, okay, look, I don't want to play that Lingbane Ultra again because I've never really done it until that game. But let's get in and just try and get up to mutas. Do my normal style, get a good startup. Let's see if we can weather the storm, because Scarlett, she is so tricky. She has so many dirty builds. She's such a high-level Protoss player. She's massively favored versus me, and I'm already down a game in this best of 3. So if I lose this game, I'm knocked out of the tournament. So the Adept comes in. Notice how I get these Zerglings to engage, but as soon as she turns to run, I pull those Zerglings back, and I actually send the full hit point one to get a few more hits in, so I don't let her get a single kill there. And check it out. I ran 2 Zerglings around. We get in here, we're going to just run circles, waste some mining time. I don't want to put too much attention into that. And we're droning, we're getting queens up. And we see that that is actually an Oracle being built first. So I'm going to send this Overlord home, hopefully before the Oracle arrives. And about 3:30, maybe 3:35, I need to start a Spore here in the main to make sure that I block that. You can see I also want to send drones to that natural, but we've got to build a Spore there. Oh, Adept comes in. Quick Spore trick to save. And the drones go for a little bit of an arrest on that. The Adept does get out of there, and we're going to try and block that third base that she's going for. Just a handful of Zerglings. It looks like I've only got about 5 Zerglings total, so I'm not committing much to that. We're trying to focus on the drones, and the Spore didn't go down in the main! Are you serious, bro? Oh my god. So what happens, guys, if you put it down in the mineral line, sometimes it gets blocked. Very rarely, basically too many drones keep blocking it, and the drone essentially just says, screw it, I can't build this here, and it just stands there until you notice. So luckily for me, the Oracle stayed at the third base to defend because of my Zerglings. If that Oracle came straight across the map, it could be lasering the drones in that main by now.
Okay, 2 lings for nothing. Not the greatest, not the best either.
All right, so I'm just droning up. I'm trying to get a really quick lair, and I've gone crazy quick lair second gas this game. If you're playing against ground, this is not that abnormal, but against air, to rush your tech that fast is like super greedy. It's actually very dangerous. Oh, Oracle's going to dive right on top of those drones. Notice I try to run away so she can only get a single one. Her Oracle almost dies. A bit of mining time, one drone to almost kill an Oracle. That's well worth it for me. But we could be critical of the fact that I didn't have any extra queens there. Now, I'm trying to take a really quick fourth base, pre-5 minutes, droning like mad. The one thing I'm missing, though, is I haven't checked her follow-up. So if she's not taking gases on her natural, she could be going like charge load all in, something like that. At this point, I really am embracing the greed. And we're going to build that spire in the natural, somewhere where I hope she doesn't check there, because I got queens out front, queens and spores on the edges. I'm like, fingers crossed she can't get an oracle in there. And remember, I already put an oracle on the red hit points. So that means it's going to be much easier to kill if it tries to dive in. I've got to get to 6 gas, 66 drones, and I'm not scouting at all. Guys, this is so lazy. If she's going aggressive after this, Oracle and Void Ray, I'm screwed. Now, I saw a quick third. I saw the Oracle and the Void Ray. You might think she couldn't be aggressive. She could. She could still do Glaive Adepts, and they would be coming across the map right now, and I don't have a single Roach. I don't even know if I built a Roach Warren. Oh my god, this is so disgustingly greedy. So, guys, when you play somebody who's much better than you, you've got to gamble. You've got to throw all your eggs into one basket. And in hindsight, I didn't realize I'd played this greedy the first time when I was actually doing it. I have like literally no Zerglings to defend those Adepts. But watching this, I'm like, dude, you are such, like, this is like cheese greed, man. Well, I actually saved that drone with a Spore Trick, which was nice. The Queens will get in there and go back to main. So, I mean, I'm doing a good job of running my workers away. I'm just getting put in positions where I'm having to run the workers away, and I really shouldn't be in that position. So it's a little awkward, guys. My Overseer needs to get into Scout. I'm finally going to get that in at about 7 minutes. So this would be too late. If she was doing a big ground timing, it'd be moving across the map right now. Even if she just goes Immortal Charge Lot Archon off, say, 66 workers, that's coming across the map already. So, oh, she just saw the Spire, though. She just saw the Spire. So because she saw the Spire with a hallucination, I've just pissed my pants. I had so much money banked up. I was going to build a lot of muters and just go across the map. But now I'm just like, nope, she saw it. So she's going to be building Phoenix and stuff, probably building cannons and batteries in each base. I'm like, screw it. Let's not even build the muters. Let's be a complete pansy. And the thing is, I don't think I needed to do that. Because I've been so greedy, I think I could drone the gases on that 4th and on the 5th in the top left and just overwhelm with Mass Muter Corruptor. But because I'm a coward, I've dropped double Evo, Failing Nest Infestation Pit. And I'm like, I guess we're playing Mass Link Bane into Ultra again. Oh my god. Let's look at my face for a little bit here as well, guys. I mean, if we look at my face, it's kind of funny, right? Oh, I'm so tense. You can see I'm kind of leaning forward with my neck. My neck muscles are so tight. I'm kind of like, I'm gonna fucking do these things because I'm going into a plan that I haven't practiced much. We're playing on Western US as well, so she does have a ping advantage over me. I'm playing from Australia with about, what was that, 160 ping. This is, it's gonna be hard, guys. Now, I do apologize for the double subtext. Oh, no. Oh, that's a lot of Zerglings to throw away for absolutely nothing, guys. That is absolutely gross. Oh. Oh. But, you know what? I have drones on my 4th. I have some units out. Not many. Some roaches, some lings. I'm trying to get a macro hatch. I'm injecting like crazy. I hope I have Baneling speed made, because if she attacks, I need to make Banelings and Ravages to survive. I've added 2 Infestors in. Just 2 Infestors, no Pathogen Glands, just because I figure if I'm going like Ultraling Bane, just 1 Fungal to hold her army in place could be an absolute game changer. I still don't really know her style. I've seen a lot of Immortal Archon, but not that much else. And I'm going Adrenal Glands. We're probably going to go 2-2 in a moment. We've got the Ultra Cavern on the way. Spreading creep reasonably well. 16 drones now on that 4th. I'm going to take a 6th base as well. I see an army moving on the left. Ooh, this is scary. So quickly sending a Zergling to confirm. I've got a Ling Run By that's going to try to get in there. Let's see what this Ling Run By can do. Come on, Ling Run By! Ling Run By! It's so funny because this game, I was so excited when I played this game, I don't even remember half of this stuff, guys. It's like, it's all lost in my memory. Oh, Battery Overcharge saves the Immortal. We do deny a base on the left side, which is good. And I'm going to kill a Pylon. Another Pylon, which will delay her upgrade. So I'll delay her maybe +2 or +3 coming in on that Forge, which is good. And they're just Zerglings. They're pretty cheap. Anything to buy time. You can see I'm floating a bit of money right now. But remember, as that Ultra Cavern comes in, I want to be building Ultras. So I actually need a lot more minerals to really get that Ultra production going. I cancel her 5th base, which is not bad. She has a Void Ray, though. I don't have anything that shoots up, and that's kind of annoying. So I'm like, what do I do? Do I bring Queens over there? And I cancelled my base in the middle from going up earlier, and that's because I thought she was going to come for a push, and I needed to build army. But now 2 Vipers are on the way, which I should have started earlier because Blinding Cloud or Abduct is massive. And all right, so essentially I'm thinking, okay, she's just playing so turtly. I have to just like, when Kindness Plating kicks in, Ultras are out, Vipers are out, I just need to go for a giant attack. Because the longer I sit here on this army, the more chance she gets to build up the perfect army to counter mine. And Protoss, if they get enough Immortals to kill your Ultras, enough Archons, maybe Storm to kill your Ling Bane, you're going to have a terrible time. Ultra Ling Bane's all about like mobility and like smashing into their economy and that sort of stuff. She gets a hatchery, but it's only 300 minerals, and the Zerglings get a nice surround and kill all those Zealots pretty efficiently. You got to remember that Zerglings, especially with 2-2, 3-3 adrenal glands, they become so efficient. It's actually really good. Now, those Vipers, I just want to make sure they have double Blinding Clouds, so I can do 4 Blinding Clouds in this fight. So they're gathering that last little bit of energy. We're maxing out. We're making a lot of Banelings now, and we're going to split some Ultras to go around down this bottom, along with an Overseer. In case she uses DTs to defend, we've got an Overseer both with our main army and with our backstab. And I just said, okay, I don't think I have time to wait for 2-2. I've got to go. I got to go right now. Let's turn the volume up. I don't think I'll be talking much for the rest of this game. So let's actually hear the music, the game sounds, the errors, all the rest. We've got to go right here, right now, looking for the Abducts or the Blinding Clouds. Where's her army at? Okay, click the shield battery with the Zerglings. I've got to run by in the natural. We find a guy there. Banelings are splitting into both mineral lines. And there we go. Oh, her army's off to the left. Oh, we throw a fungal there. Okay, we do get some of those probes transferring, but not too many. Oh no, my infestors are going down. Okay, so I've lost an infestor. Oh, the other infestor went down as well. Damn it, that's not good. But we're going to kill a Robo. I don't know what my probes killed, but I'm hoping they ran into all of her my Banelings ran into all of her probes. That Void Ray is being super annoying. So I've just told my queens to go deal with it. I don't know if they'll get there in time though. And we're going to go for one more fight. Now there's only 4 Immortals. If I can get rid of those, these Ultras are super powerful. Look at that. Abduct, abduct, one more abduct, please. Okay, we got the Immortals. Yes! Okay, so the Immortals go down to the Ling Ultra. She's got carriers out. We catch the High Templar coming in for the flank with some Zerglings, but uh-oh, she's coming in with an army of her own. And we're already building Corruptors right now because I'm thinking about countering the carriers. So I've already built these Corruptors. I think that was also for the Void Ray, but oh no, we're losing a lot of drones. Terrible damage. I put my Diva voice back on to try and psych me up for this game. I don't think it's working. I did some damage to her. I killed a lot of her army, but I don't think I damaged her economy very much. So losing all this economy makes things really awkward for me. On the other hand, remember Protoss split units are crazy expensive, and whenever you reset them, so they don't have many units, Ling Bane becomes like the best army in the world because you can always do run-bys, and I've broken her natural wall. So I've got another big set of Ling Bane down there, and I'm gonna try and get this in. Let's see what we can do. So we're clicking those units in, making more overseas, making more ultras, and I'm going to try and drone up this middle base. My Lings are going in. I'm trying to take new expansions. Corruptors are going to go get their butt kicked by Battery Overcharge Carrier. We pull back there a little bit. We're going to try and do a wee-wee on the Nexus. Not a bad idea. We catch an Archon out there with the Ultras. The Lings are going in. Oh, DTs. I think there's DTs that have been warped in. Yeah, that's a DT shrine, and I can hear the invisible swipey swipes. That's not good. Oh no, my Corruptor P didn't work. The cheeky P strategy. It looks like the battery had healed the Nexus up too much. Oh, but I killed that whole mineral line and the whole main mineral line and a lot of infrastructure. I'm throwing units away and I don't have that big an economy, which sucks, but I'm slaughtering her economy. And check this out. Anytime we can kill the DTs like this is awesome. We've got an Overseer here now. So these Zerglings are going to surround, but I lose a base in the top left to Dark Templar. We're going to try and take this expansion. I mean, this game is pure chaos at this point. Scarlett's only really got 2 full mining bases up on the top left, so she's on probably 45 probes or something like that. She's going to try and come back. The Lings might click the Nexus, but we decide to run away as she recalls the carriers. So we're going to send some Lings up to the top left. And I think at this point, all I should do, watching now, is make Ultras and headbutt into her. Because carriers can't really deal with it. Just keep killing the economy and just build a big economy myself. Keep throwing Ultra Ling at her.
That should be more than enough. Those Ultras can go there. Let's get one more Viper, a few more Corruptors, and start diving on those.
One more Corruptor and a few more Vipers. I don't really have the money for that though. So I think that's a mistake. I think this game could have been a lot smoother if I just went straight Ultras here. But these Ling Run Bys still good, picking off units. Ultra's gonna just start picking off pylons and everything. Ooh, nice DT for her. She actually, in the last game, so this is obviously game 2 in a best of 3, she actually did so much damage with random Dark Templar walking into all my bases. It super just destroyed me.
Okay, that killed some stuff.
And I have a history with this as well in tournaments back when I was a pro player with DTs randomly walking into bases and doing far too much damage. So this hits me right in my emotional spot as well, where I'm like, please stop, Scarlett.
Okay, let's try and get more of
You don't meant to
these.
do that. I have spores. She's like, yeah,
Still don't have any
but
good
there's a lot
upgrades
going
them,
on.
so they're gonna melt to the carriers, but she's also very poor right now, so that's kind of what I'm counting on a little bit.
So she knows she can just stretch out maybe. I'm pointing out now that my Corruptors are 0-0 though, and they're going to get wrecked by her +2 or +3 carriers, guys.
And then these guys can also...
So we're going to do more multi-prong, which is good. I mean, I love multi-prong. This is great. I'm really causing her damage. Yes, get it, 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 but...
Oh,
battery overcharge.
Fucking battery overcharge.
Fucking battery overcharge. Well said, Pig. All right, but at least we're still picking off her production, picking off pylons, taking these good trades here and there, which is really nice. Another DT comes in. Scarlett, stop! Stop it! Oh shit, she's got like 14 Archons. Okay. At this point, Ultras might not be able to get through that just because there's so many Archons, especially with like batteries and stuff healing them. Ultras do okay versus Archons, but like it's a slow fight. Neither side does bonus damage. They're both just kind of hitting each other and not dying very quickly with like air units above it as well that I can't really fight too well.
Okay, just a few more Corruptors, and then we're going to go start diving with them.
It's taking me so long to get... I keep saying just a few more Corruptors, then I'll dive. Just a few more Corruptors, then I'll dive. I think I needed to dive yesterday. I need to lower that carrier count and deal with it. But the thing is, she's actually swapped to Mass Archon, and you can tell that I'm not really thinking about it. I've got a Great Aspire. I think if I go Broodlords, obviously Archons get wrecked by Broodlords because they can never really get underneath them. Right? Oh, I want to get those carriers so badly. I want to get those carriers so badly. I should have sent the Lings in to lure them over. Where are they? Maybe she has an observer that saw this. I don't have an overseer here.
There's no batteries on them.
Get him. Damn it. Where'd they go? All right, if we can get the Templar Archives, that would be big. It's a big tech structure. Really important. That's what she's making her Archons off right now. I already killed her DT Shrine before, so we're going to P down a bunch of Fleet Beacons, Stargate Buildings. Ultra's going for the base, but... God damn it. Battery overcharge again! Oh, she saved that base like 3 times with battery overcharge now. Oh my god. Guys, can you see the tilt? I'm so triggered right now. I'm containing it barely, but the salt it's spilling over, man. I'm like, god damn it. You know, she's got that little bastion of economy. I'm clearing all of her production out. Her production is totally shit. Remember, I killed all 3 robos in the natural earlier.
We don't have great...
If I wasn't building Corruptors but just kept attacking with Ultras, I think I could have got it. But if she's able to rebuild now the Immortals, that's where I'm in big trouble. Lings are going to come in once again. Another great Ling run by.
So Thingo's done, which is good.
We're going to kill a lot of those probes. But she does run away, so we're going to have to back off again. Once again. All right, now I'm ready. I'm like, okay, let's get the Archons. Ultras beat the Archons. Corrupted Viper beats the carriers. Let's trade. Let's go. I'm maxed out. Let's go. Thing is, I'm banking a lot. I've waited a long time to do this. Have I given her too long is always going to be the question in this sort of scenario. And you know what? I could maybe... Oh, she's got Immortals in there. She's got Mum. Mum is the problem right now, I think. Oh, High Templar's coming to feedback. Run, 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 run. Get the Vipers back. Get the Vipers back. You can see that High Templar really wanted to feedback, so we killed it with the Ultra. We're pulling back. We've got a bunch more Ultras on the right side. I think they're going to go and attack this base. So we're still focusing on the multi-prong. Oh, no! Oh, no! My Corruptors just flew into the invisible army! Oh, bloody mothership. I just lost all my Vipers and a bunch of Corruptors. So now the Ultras are going to try and go full base trade. But she's got this giant ball of Archons coming to me. Oh, no. This is not good. I think Broodlords. I think I need to make Broodlords and just more Corruptors and defend, but I'm not even thinking about Broodlords right now because that's a unit that takes a bit of skill and brain to use. I'm just thinking about Ultras, Corruptors because these are like noob units that I can use, you know?
How many carriers are there?
Oh my god, she's got like 14 Immortal Archon!
Lots of Archon.
I don't even know if she has any carriers left. I think they're at home defending run bys. If I had even like 6 Broodlords, I could push this back. Oh, Pig, why are you so stupid? I'm like, I just want to win with Space Cows. And Corruptors and Vipers, bro. I just want to do that. So the Ultras are going to run back from there. We got Lings over there. Lings trying to gather. I'm like, maybe I keep base trading? I don't know. But she's managed to rebuild so well. I got to say, hats off to Scarlett, like, for doing such a good rebuild. Mama! Get Mama! Kill her! Yes! Yes! At least we're gonna get Scarlett's Mama down. So we got Scarlett's Mama down. But she's got a big ground army we can't deal with, right? that Ling Bane Ultra is gonna get blasted, man. That's way too many Archon Immortal. Can we kill a single unit there? I doubt it. Oh no. Alright, we gotta kill her with this. We gotta get a base trade going. Let's go. Big surround. Nice. Nice moves. Ultra will flank as well there. So Lings are really good. Obviously, they're very vulnerable to splash damage when they're clumped, but they tank so well against the Immortals and stuff. It's actually so sick. Gonna keep depowering those buildings.
Oh,
in the
she
main.
recalled? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, well played, Scarlett. So today's... I don't have any practice with this style, by the way, guys. I just realized that because her and Rattata are both playing very defensive. I'm like,
What? Excuses?
I don't feel confident going mutas against them if it's scouted. It just seems like a good thing to do. I think if I was to play again, I'd probably go for the transition even quicker.
Excuses. Yeah. Go for the transition into the Ultra quicker next time. I mean, oh, I guess that's strategic reasoning. I'm going to call it excuses though, Pig. You're like, oh, you know, I don't have any practice with this style, guys, so I don't really, I wasn't confident going mutas after it was scouted. I bet I could have just gone mutas and played the muta corruptor.
She saved this base over here like 7 times.
I don't think she built a single Phoenix in response, so I think we would have been fine. I think she was waiting to see mutas before she really reacted. So we're going to pee on her buildings.
Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic victory, I say. As long as I can pee down some of her bases. Remember, guys.
I peed on your base. It counts as a win. So supply blocks. I thought I got enough overlords out of there, but apparently I didn't run them away properly.
Let's watch the minimap. Let's watch the minimap. Yes, we got one. We got one of the Nexus. Yes. Okay, we managed to pee down one of her Nexi, and we're gonna have to tap out and say GG, well played. I'm counting it as a win.
I think I was like so far ahead of this game, right? I should have been.
I think I was so far ahead in this game, and then I actually went. Yeah, so I did do a post game analysis. I remember, but I did a lot of damage to her with this like Ultraling Bane stuff. So as we go back through the replay, we look at like this whole period where. How many probes did I get her down to was one of my big questions, because I was like, I thought I even killed this base, and then I realized that her DT is really saved her bacon. They actually are what did massive damage to me in game 1, and in game 2, they killed all those Ultras, kept that Nexus alive on the top left, and they started defending the run-bys and slowing them down. But there was an observer there the whole game, and that's why she didn't actually build any Phoenix. And she wasn't worried about mutas, because there was an observer in my base all game long. And you see that at the end, and you just feel like such a dummy. Because normally, what do? Normally, I go and I patrol an overseer between my main and my third base, because there's somewhere, it's often an observer somewhere in between those bases, and that catches it. And then you can just kill it with your queens, easy peasy. But at this point, you could see, I kept building Corruptors, and they really didn't do anything. Like, I just throw them away, whereas the Zergling Ultra is tearing her apart. Right? I'm massacring her with the Zergling Ultra. I kill 46 probes at this point and actually got her down to about 30 workers. So she was on 44 workers versus 80 for a moment there at the 14-minute mark. And not only that, I'd killed all of her robos and she's broke. So she can only make Archons, DTs, carriers. And Ultras basically can A-move through all of that. Yes, the carriers will eventually kill the Ultras, but not quick enough, because I had +2, maybe even +3 armor at this point. I think I might have been on 2-2 all game long, actually. So maybe... But anyway, if I just kept making Ultras instead of going Corruptors, I could have just kept attacking, overwhelming her, and I would have been able to take one map before she bops me in the next one. Because remember, I played very greedy just to get in that situation anyway. This here is the face of a sad Zerg. Look at that haircut as well, man. Dude, fucking put some effort in. Did you just roll out of a gutter or something, bro? The defeated look... Let's pick his nose, actually. Let's go for it. Tastes like sadness. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.